morning, everybody. It is Sunday, June 1st, just before 10 a.m. I was gonna sit down and do some knitting and watch some YouTube, but I remembered I have to close out May's drawing journal and start June's. So let's do that first. Okay, that's done. Now I can go sit down and wait for Mr. to get back. He's at the gym, and then we have a few more errands to run. Oh joy. All right, I'll be back. Guys, it is just about 2:30 on Monday. Is it June 2nd? It is June 2nd. I just got done downloading video clips to the computer so I can do some editing. What have I been doing today? I'm just sitting on my behind. Well, sort of. But I also made a very large mesh market bag inspired by Passionate Kelsey and from a video tutorial that I found here on YouTube, who I will link down below. I don't right now off the top of my head remember the person's name, but it was a very easy video tutorial, and I will make sure to link it down below. So Passionate Kelsey makes these all the time. She may have a video tutorial. I actually honestly don't know. She's a very cute young lady. Anyway, I got inspired by the one she did to look for a tutorial because I couldn't readily find one on her channel. So I found this one, and I made this one. Now I used a bigger size hook than I probably should have. And I did the large size instead of the small. That's okay. This is a really great size for either a beach bag or like a bulky project. Like I could see some big balls of yarn in there for a blanket project. Or a hexagon cardigan, and then you just keep all your notions and hooks in a clear plastic thing like this. We get these from our dentist, and that's not going to fall out of the holes of the bag. It's too big. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to put a tag on that, and then I guess I better do something about those so I can turn that off. I'll be back. Like how that does that? Yeah. All right, I'll be back. I got the vlog edited. It is now rendering. Then I will get the Patreon video edited and rendered, and then we'll get everything loaded. In the meantime, I'm going to grab my sweater project. We'll go back to work on that. And it's Monday. Mr. Bob has a Masonic thing tonight. So I may go out walking while he does that. We'll see. Or when I'm done video editing. I don't know yet. But we'll find out. I'll let you know. I'll be back. Hello. Yes, I'm out of the house. I'm out of the chair. And I'm out of the art room. Holy crap. I started working on back on my sweater. Playing yarn chicken with that project. I hope it works out. But anyway, I decided to go for a walk. Mister's not going to have time later to come for a walk with me. There are blackbirds everywhere. You see that one back there? Anyway, we'll check the mail on our way back. I don't know if I'm going to just walk around the neighborhood. Do I want to walk across the busy big street to the shops across the street? I don't know. I have no idea. we'll find out together. I'll be back. Stopped at Dollar Tree and I got some pet collars for the hardware because they have the clips I like. Plus they have the adjustable strap buckles and you can take it apart and use it to make bags. Big surprise, I like making bags. In case you like missed the memo on that. Anyway, and then I stopped at Marshall's and I got I think a bag that'll be perfect for the upcoming traveling I'm going to be doing. Better than the one I have at home. In fact, I might donate that one. So I've had it for quite a while and I've barely used it because it's just really kind of too narrow. And if this one fits, especially the new travel wallet I made, then sold. And we'll try it out first before we take the tags off. Anyway, we're gonna walk home now. We're gonna go a little different way because the way I went, let's just say I ran into some people with interesting dental work. Use the letter M. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to be demonetized, but I don't usually walk that way. Our neighborhood's pretty good, but I mean, you know, you've got stuff everywhere, so can I go this way? Jesus. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna put the camera down now and go home. Get off the busy street because hello traffic and loud horns, and go home through the quiet senior community. I think that's a better idea. I'll be back. Hello. Good morning. Yesterday was babysitting day. I don't think I filmed anything. Because as I've said before, right now we're focusing on potty training and little mistress decided that he's 2, so he doesn't need to nap all the time. Yeah, anyway. This morning, as you can see, we are at U-Haul. We are taking Mister's hot rod to get a bunch of work done on it. That's my dad down there. He's down here helping us get it to where we need to take it to in Jasper, Oregon. And I'm just here for the ride. I'm just a passenger, so I did bring some knitting with me, and you know, anyway, it'll be an adventure.
You've never done that before?
No, never
Never done it before. So
no.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Isn't that a cool car? Look at that car.
It is such a cool car. I mean, you know.
It's Adrian. Adrian's getting a facelift.
She's getting a facelift and some mechanical stuff done, and yeah. Anyway, major overhaul. All right. But first we've got to get her there. I'll be back. Hey guys, we're at Artistic Customs in Jasper, Oregon, dropping off the Barracuda and all of that, and then we'll head back. Working on my sweater vest on the way, and I got up to the underarms and I divided everything off, and now we need to do the underarm decreases and all that stuff. So I'll work on that on the way home. I'll be back. We successfully dropped the car off at the shop. I will link them down below. They seem like really nice people. They do a lot of custom hot rod work, and they have a nice website and everything. So I'll link them down below in case you or somebody you know lives in Oregon and is interested in getting work done on your car. We are dropping off the trailer and then we're gonna head home. My knees are tired of sitting in the car, but I did make good progress on the sweater, so there's that. I'm figuring out how to do the decreases and stuff for the front of the sweater vest that I'm working on. So far, so good, but we are kind of playing yarn chicken, so there's that. All right, I'll be back. Everybody, it is Thursday, June 5th, I think. Let's see. June 4th. It's 8:21 a.m. I've been up since 5. Got my dad to the airport early this morning. It is a babysitting day, so we'll be doing that. The roofing people showed up at our house this morning. The only thing is we're not scheduled to have any cleaning or repair work done on the roof. So that's an interesting start to the day. They're making some phone calls. Bob's looking at some paperwork and email. I don't know. And they have his name and our home address on the paperwork, so I don't know. All right, I'll be back. Wrong address on their work order. You guys, this is why we're not like doing family dinner tomorrow, because this week has just been insane. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna sit and play some games and while I'm waiting for the grandson to come. I'll be back. I'm so confused today because probably because I got up so early. Did I say it was the 4th earlier? I think I'm pretty sure it's the 5th. Anyway, roofing people showed up for a job order that they did already in December on New Year's Eve. It's gonna be a strange one. I'll be back. Hey guys, it is 9 a.m. on Friday, June 6th. And I went to bed early last night and I slept in this morning and woohoo, I feel better. I have been up for a little bit. Bob is out at the office. I've been prepping for some traveling coming up. If you've been watching my vlog, you know this. I made a RFD shielding zipped travel wallet that will hold my phone, cards, cash, passport, like all of it. I'll put a picture here. The pattern I used was a Safari travel wallet. I just used another pattern, both from Etsy, called the Drawstring Pouch by Miss Freckles Design. It comes in 3 sizes, and I made the large size as a project bag. So often when I travel, I just grab a project bag, throw a couple extra things in it and go. But some of the upcoming travel I'm doing is international, and I want to keep what I'm bringing to a minimum, which is hilarious because I'm an chronic overpacker. But anyway, we're gonna try. So the idea is that I pack a few essential things to use on the plane in a backpack. I do have a backpack that Mr. got me. It's actually a needlework backpack, crochet and knitting backpack. And it's big, but it should be small enough to fit under the seat. And my idea is that I get, of course, my wallet in there, my tablet in there, a small pouch with needlework in it, and like one change of clothes just in case I lose my suitcase, and my medicine, like essentials. And one of the flights is gonna be a long flight, so probably a small clear pouch. Oops. Probably one of these from the dentist, with like a toothbrush and toothpaste and stuff like that. So anyway, so I made this pouch today. I'm gonna set you down somewhere. Maybe here. Whoops. Maybe there. Maybe there. So I made this pouch today. It's already done. I cut it out last night, and then I was going to sew it last night after Junior went home, and decided I was way too tired for that. That wasn't going to happen. This fabric is from another vacation when we went to historic Williamsburg on the East Coast. And they have some really cute historical recreations of fabrics. And then the black is just some canvas that I got from our dearly departed and beloved Joann's. And it's just a basic drawstring pouch. And it's big enough to hold a small pouch with knitting notions or crochet notions in it, TSA approved notions, 1 or 2 balls of yarn, and the pattern. And so that's perfect. And I can just take this and put it in the backpack. And then when we're on the plane, I can take this out and work on it. So that is lovely. I did not buy anything to make this with. I had it all in stock. So next is this pile. Oops. Scrap fabrics from what we just made and from the travel wallet. And then this. So this is my travel like watercolor kit. And for one of the trips, it would probably be okay to just bring this. For the other one, this is way too big. I need to like really be minimal. Now I have these two Filofax wallets. I actually used to use these all the time. This is a Filofax Malden pocket organizer, and it's leather. This one still has the rings inside. Oops. This one does not. I'm thinking we're going to use this one. And I'm thinking about making this into a travel watercolor kit. Like if we can do it like small like this, that would work. Now it does have holes here where the rings used to be. And I was debating putting eyelets in, but then I'd have to punch holes in the fabric, and I don't really want to do that. There should be a piece of elastic here somewhere. I'm trying to use what we have. Of course, I have no fingernails, and this has a big knot in it. Of course it does. Holy moly. Okay, let me get the knot undone, and let me get something to thread this through, and I'll be right back. I don't know what this thing is. I just found it in my drawer. I don't know. We're gonna try it. See what happens. Haha, it works. Okay. Tie a new knot. I don't want to pull the elastic too tight because we will be using this new binding to put things in, and I don't want it to pull on the leather too much. Okay. We're gonna trim this. And then we're gonna melt the ends because I don't want things to unravel. I should have a lighter around here somewhere. Oh yeah. Okay, that's done. Now, of course, I have black plastic stuck to my fingers because, you know. Okay, for the moment, that's okay. All right. So now, it has a pen loop on it, which I think I'm going to leave and just leave. There's a ballpoint pen in here. Actually, does this work? It does. Okay, we'll just leave that in there. I have a bunch of these, and they have zipper pockets on them. This one looks like it might be missing the clasp. This one has it. Okay. That can go in there. We have my, so do I want to bring this one that's from here, or do I want to bring one of my little mini ones? I might want to bring the little mini ones. All right, hold on. Let me gather something. I do have two more mini watercolor palettes I've made out of vintage aspirin tins. Do I know where I put them away? In that safe place? No. So we will take this one, which has been made out of a kid's watercolor, mini watercolor palette. We'll take that one, which is fine. But yeah, I don't know where the other one's at. I don't know. All right. But in the meantime, oops, you don't need to see my ceiling fan. In the meantime, I found a mini Strathmore visual journal that I was evidently working in and haven't finished. So we're going to put that in here. Fits right there. Okay, we'll take our palette, stick it in there. Okay, we still have some room. I want to bring one water brush. I'm going to bring a medium one. I have started a few drawings, and this is in this one. So I'm considering bringing it. Question is, I don't want to bring both. Do I bring this one or this one? I'm thinking this one. Will it fit in here? Yes, yes it will. Ah, okay. All right. Let's see. I also want to create a sort of a pen holder or brush holder that fits in here around the elastic band. I think I want to use some of these scraps of fabric from other travels. This piece actually might be a good size, more Virginia fabric. I could back it with a piece of the black. Put a few elastic loops on it and maybe a little pocket at the bottom so to ensure things don't fall out. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to cut two rectangles that are approximately 3.5 by 5. And I'm going to cut one that's 3.5 by 5. And I think the back one I'm going to cut so that there's a loop. Maybe not a loop. Maybe I'll do 3.5 by 5 and I'll do two pattern ones, two different patterns. Okay, so here's the other thing. I have to decide what pens or pencils I'm going to put in here. So here's a little scrap of paper. When I usually do my sketching, lately I've been using my fountain pen, and I'll put some ink down, do my drawing, and then quickly before it dries, I'll go in with a water brush, and that will move the ink around and allow me to add some shading. I really like the way that looks with or without watercolor. But fountain pens can be challenging to bring. I don't want to take a chance on them leaking. There is a process where you can do that and or empty the fountain pen. But I'm thinking I have all these like watercolor pencils and stuff. So I just grabbed 3 at random. I grabbed a Derwent watercolor in gunmetal, a Derwent Inktense and outliner, and a General's Sketch and Wash color 588. So we're going to try each one. That's the General's. This is the Inktense. And this is the Derwent. Now, I'm only going to pick probably one of these, and the one that I do pick, I will probably cut in half. I know, because I want it to be small. Okay, right away, the General's is very similar to the pen. I'll show you in a minute. The Inktense did nothing. And the watercolor pencil, that's funny. The Inktense pencil did absolutely nothing. So right away, I only put a little bit on. The closest one is the General's pencil, which is that one. So we will be using that one. All right. Does make me feel a little bit better because it's less expensive if I'm going to cut it in half. All right, let me do that. I'll be back. Okay, done. Now I took a black elastic hair tie. I literally have a tin here in the art room that says elastic loops. Elastic hair ties, they work great for something like this. And what I'm going to do is wrap it around the first plastic page so that it sticks in the, like that. And we have that. The first one with the higher up elastic is for these things. Will it stay? I don't know. Probably when it's closed. The other one is for these things. And we've got paper towel, tools, the journal, the paints, all of it. and it just barely closes. Okay, but it does close, and that is much smaller than this. So that will fit in my backpack. And now that it's closed, the only thing that falls out is this. So if we stick it in a different, let's see. And this is a eyebrow brush. I use it for doing texture. Actually, let's see. There we go. So these will fit in my backpack, whether I bring my my smaller backpack or the brand new blue one that I got. That'll work. All right. Those are two big. Nice pile of hard work for $5. Works for me. Guys, after all that, in the very last place I looked, these are old aspirin containers that have filled with paint. These are homemade pigments from things from nature. And this one is your basic color of just regular watercolors. I think this is smaller and flatter than the one that's in here. So let's see if it fits better, a little better. It has less colors in it, but I mean, I can make it work. It's got all the primaries and a brown and a neutral tint. And oh yeah, so much smaller. It doesn't make a huge difference in the thickness because I've got a lot of brushes and pens, but it does make a little bit of difference. So, and that's the one I was looking for. Found it. Not even 11 o'clock yet, and I got 2 big things done off on my list. Fabulous. Definitely feeling better than yesterday. Okay. I need to catch this up again. But I think I'm going to sit and relax for a minute, take a breath, drink my super greens because I haven't done that yet. Only took like 2 sips. So we're going to do that. We'll come back to that. I'll be back. So I can't find the mini watercolor palette. Now I set my glasses down somewhere. I mean, I do have a spare pair up here, but those are my main house glasses. And I don't have any idea where I put them. Did you see them? Let me know, because I can't find them. Ay. I'll be back. Oh, well, the camera wasn't on, so that's fun. I found them. They were laying on top of a blanket where they kind of blended in. So, and without the reading glasses on, I couldn't really see them. So anyway, I'm gonna make an early lunch. It's just after 11. I'm hot and sweaty now because I went up and down the stairs 5 million times. So I'm also gonna close up things and turn on the air conditioner, which is okay because we need to do it anyway because it's gonna be warm today. But yeah, once I get my lunch made, I'm gonna just sit and relax for a bit before we tackle any more projects. Holy cow, I'll be back. Okay guys, so I didn't think I was gonna get this one thing that's been cluttering my desk done today, but I did. Battle wounds to prove it. Slice some skin off the outside of my knuckle, because that's always fun. This is fabric from Joann's before she closed her doors permanently, sort of. And I made myself a little shift dress, sleeveless shift dress. It's just, and it's one, I cut it on the bias. So although this is cotton, you know, if you do it on the straight of grain, either direction, it's not gonna stretch at all. But if you do it on the bias, there's a little bit of stretch. So I cut it on the bias so that I didn't have to put a zipper in. And I'll give you a better shot. Hold on. Let's see. Can we put you there? Can we? Maybe. There we go. So it's just I have leggings on, so, but it's just your basic shift dress. I put a couple of slits on either side, so I didn't sew the side seams all the way down, so that I could walk in it a little easier. And I put, it's me, you guys, so I put some pockets on it. And I haven't done a V-neck with bias tape finish in a very long time. So I was so tempted to sew it by hand. You all know how I feel about bias tape. But anyway, I cut the bias tape from the fabric, and then I looked up what to do on the internet, and it worked. Yay! But anyway, what do you think? My husband says it's very Italian. I don't know what that means, but it's also very comfortable. So anyway, it's done. I can cross it off the list. I'll be back. Hey guys, it is almost lunchtime on Sunday. I know. I not only didn't film anything yesterday, I didn't work on anything except my knitted vest project that I've been working on. As soon as it's done, I'll share pictures with you on social media. And if you want to see that, then you need to follow my Instagram or something. Links are usually in the video description. Anyway, we went and ran errands and then did a whole lot of nothing yesterday. We just chilled at home, did a couple of random chores, but yeah, it was all good. I think we needed the time off. And kind of the whole weekend's just been chill. I'm all right with that. I did just make another little project bag. I've made 2 of them. I'll put pictures here while we're talking. One is going to be for whatever project I bring on the plane when we go on vacation. And then the other one will be in my suitcase and be a backup project. We are going on a couple of trips soon, and I will film what I can for you of those. And they ought to be pretty exciting. And I've got 5 million different projects I want to do always, and not nearly enough time to do them, but I'm squeezing in what I can when I can. And if I can even squeeze in 5 minutes in my schedule, you certainly can. So anyway, that's it for the minute. I feel like we got a lot done this week though. What do you think? All right, that's it for the moment. I will see you guys in next week's vlog. Don't forget to do something nice for yourself because you deserve it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out the video description for relevant links, all of the things, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.